Hi, this is Brandon Anderson for Group 2B, our Maersk case study. Maersk, the world's largest shipping company, received a remarkable success in the social media space. Under leadership of Jonathan Wickman, the company garnered over 1 million fans on Facebook and significantly high followers as compared to its peers on Twitter and Instagram. This success was achieved with a very low budget, making Maersk a great example of how companies can effectively communicate on social media. Maersk targeted a wide range of stakeholders, including customers, employees, industry experts, and the general public. This broad approach helped build a diverse and engaged audience. Platform selection, very critical how they utilized what platforms. For instance, they utilized Facebook for broad engagement, LinkedIn for obviously professional networking, and Twitter for real time updates and industry news. Each platform, however, was used to cater to its strengths and its audience. Um, its content strategy, Maersk focused on sharing relevant and engaging content, building industry insights, and company updates and behind the scenes looks that otherwise wouldn't have been shared. This content mix helped maintain the interest and engagement across the various segments.
First Lines had a number of key drivers for social media success, starting with building a presence. From October 2011 to January 2013, Maersk Lines focused on establishing its presence on various social media platforms, building a following, and sharing engaging content. Maersk Lines focused on recruiting followers and focusing on customer insight. To do this, Witchman ranked their social media channels from least to most corporate and segmented them into 4 quadrants: fans, customers, employees, and experts. In 2012, Witchman conducted a survey with Maersk Lines, customers and non-customers, to better understand how they want to interact with different social media platforms. Then from there, the next goal was to expand engagement. And they did this by actively engaging with followers, by responding to questions and feedback, and this approach built a sense of community and fostered stronger relationships with customers. They also focused on authentic storytelling, sharing compelling and authentic stories about the company's operations, values, and impact. And this helped humanize the brand and make it more relatable to the audience. They also made sure to focus on visual content, utilizing high quality visuals such as photos and videos to showcase their fleet logistics, operations, and global reach of their services. Visual content is more likely to capture attention and be shared, which is why they went this route with engagement. They also focused on customer centric content, creating content that addresses the interests and needs of their customers, such as industry insights, shipping tips, and success stories. This demonstrated a deep understanding of their commitment to their audience. And lastly, with engagement, Maersk Lines truly believed in being transparent, maintaining transparency and communication, and openly sharing both success and challenges. This built trust and credibility with their audience. Maersk Lines also believed in consistency and frequency, posting regularly and maintaining a consistent voice and style across all social media platforms to keep the audience engaged and informed. And from there, that is where they had their goal to have partnerships and collaboration, partnering with influencers, industry leaders, and other brands to expand and reach new audiences. With partnerships and collaboration, this helped Maersk Line stay current with social media trends and adapting strategies to leverage new features and platforms effectively. And lastly, Maersk Lines use leveraging data and analytics to track their social media performance, behavior, and refine strategies. Data-driven insights help make informed decisions and optimize content. By focusing on these key drivers, Maersk Lines effectively use social media to enhance customer relationships, build brand loyalty, and achieve their business objectives.
Maersk created customer value through enhanced customer experience. Through social media, Maersk provided valuable information and support, enhancing the overall customer experience. Timely updates and responsible customer service on social platforms made interactions more convenient for customers. Industry leadership by sharing some insightful information and content. Maersk positioned itself as a knowledgeable leader in the shipping industry. This added value for customers looking to Maersk for reliable info and guidance. It built brand loyalty in the customer lifetime value space. The consistent and transparent engagement on social media helped build strong brand loyalty. Customers who felt connected to Maersk were more likely to remain loyal over time. Customer retention. By providing customer service and support through social media, Maersk improved customer satisfaction and retention rates. The satisfied customers are obviously more likely to stay with the company and increase their lifetime value. Maersk's execution of its social media plan was well strategized for customer value and lifetime value. By selecting the appropriate platforms and engaging in interactive content, they successfully built a strong online presence.
Jonathan Wickman was the head of social media at Maersk Line. He used innovative strategic approach to boost the company's social media presence. He had a relatively small budget of about $100,000, but he was able to leverage engaging content, community involvement, and a multi-platform strategy to grow Maersk's social media footprint significantly. Now, when we get to the ROI calculations, according to the case study, Wickman used studies that placed a monetary value on social media metrics, which was very important. For instance, the average value of Facebook, like for a B2B brand, was estimated about $3.60 per year in earned media. Now, given the Maersk engagement was notably higher than average, he argued that the value could have been more. However, for many consecutive years in the estimate, he likely adjusted the value to reflect actual customers versus casual fans. Jonathan Wickman was the head of social media at Maersk Line. He used innovative strategic approach to boost the company's social media presence. He had a relatively small budget of about $100,000, but he was able to leverage engaging content, community involvement, and a multi-platform strategy to grow Maersk's social media footprint significantly. Now, when we get to the ROI calculations, according to the case study, Wickman used studies that placed a monetary value on social media metrics, which was very important. For instance, the average value of Facebook, like for a B2B brand, was estimated about $3.60 per year in earned media. Now, given the Maersk engagement was notably higher than average, he argued that the value could have been more. However, for many consecutive years in the estimate, he likely adjusted the value to reflect actual customers versus casual fans. Do I agree with the calculation? Wickman, he relied on studies that qualified the value of social media metrics, such as average value of Facebook. Achieving this 1,500% ROI on Facebook appears to be based on a combination of direct and indirect benefits, which are derived from social media efforts. Now, while the example may show a different percentage and the exact percentage might seem high, the methodology of considering both tangible and intangible benefits are sound, so I do agree. His approach highlights the broader impacts of social media beyond direct sales, thus saying the comprehension approach captures the full impact of the social media strategy, and with that, I do agree.
So what should Maersk Line do next? Maersk Line should continue to build upon the social media campaign, starting with the proposed budget and hiring suggestions of Jonathan Wickman. By increasing the budget and the staff, it allows for Maersk to concentrate on the four founding principles of the social media campaign: employee engagement, communication, sales, and customer service. Maersk can use employees as content creators, but it is important to dedicate some of the budget to training employees and the importance of keeping a professional image when representing the brand. Keeping a professional image will continue to establish a positive reputation and keep potential customers engaged across a wide range of social media. Maersk should also build upon the conversations with their customers. Maersk can present itself as the go-to shipping provider for potential clients by showcasing their expertise in shipping. Publishing technical insights to sites like LinkedIn, where it is stated that most of their followers are customers, can lead to conversation with customers about the insights of shipping and allow them to recognize the value of working with Maersk in the future. The next step would be to have the sales team reach out to those clients to propose tailor-made solutions to optimize the client's shipping needs. Having a natural transition from the technical insights discussion can lead to a more lead generation and allows for a potential increase in revenue. Finally, Maersk can increase their customer service presence. While there is a significant savings by using social media to tap into fans of Maersk and allowing them to solve issues before a representative needs to intervene, there is added value of having a personal connection with the company that you're doing business with. The increased customer service presence can also provide a quality transition to the sales department.
Hello, everyone. So how do you think Maersk Line's competitors will react to the company's success in social media? First, to recap, Maersk Line, a Titan global logistics company, pioneered an innovative approach to B2B communication by using the power of social media platforms. They were trailblazers in doing this and recognizing the potential of Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, not just as networking sites, but as vital tools for business growth and customer engagement for a primarily business-to-business company. This strategy was mostly multifaceted, sharing insightful content, showcasing their maritime experience and expertise, and fostering a community around their brand. This not only elevated their digital presence, but also set a new standard for industry engagement online. The impact of B2B companies adopting the usage of social media networks was nearly immediate and profound. Competitors and alike took note of the success. Maersk's success served as signal to untapped potential of social media in an industry traditionally seen as slow to adapt from the traditional marketing strategies for conservative companies. We believe Maersk Line's competitors were probably initially shocked or were in denial about the successes that Maersk was receiving from having a space on digital platforms. As the realization set in and the shock wore off, we imagined that the competition started to set aside large budgets to hire individuals or outside consultants to carve out their own social media presence. We imagined that marketing strategy meetings were held to thoughtfully, in their own online persona, create an almost human image of the respective company and integrating a full-time staff into the department, managing their soon-to-be established presence. Maersk's journey signaled to other competition that it is important to be ahead of the curve, even if you are traditionally slow-changing company or slow-changing industry.
Hi everyone, it's Brooklyn Brown here, and I'm going to touch on what we would suggest Maersk Line to do next in response to its competitors' reactions. So just to briefly kind of summarize what Bryce had mentioned earlier, we believe that competitors are going to try and recreate the success that Maersk had, particularly within the social media space and its large growth via social media presence. That is one of the few downsides to being an early incumbent into a marketing strategy, is that oftentimes your competitors will likely be able to replicate your strategy better, given that more time has passed and resources have been developed. So with this being said, we think that Maersk should react to this in a two-step approach. So the first step is to establish brand loyalty and prestige. By brand loyalty, we mean establishing a customer base that chooses their products due to its affiliation with the brand regardless of price. So customers do this oftentimes due to their perception of the products and services as prestigious in comparison to its competitors. So my recommendation is that Maersk leverage their experience in social media marketing space to create this sense of prestige. So this will allow the company to alter their prices in response to both macro and microeconomic events without the fear of being overlooked or outswept by their competitors. Moving forward, the second strategy on our two-pronged approach to predicting the competitor responses is to legalize their strategy. So by this we mean taking legal action to ensure their spot in the competitive landscape. So one way to do this is by the creation of patents or trademarks on their products and services. This ensures the brand's perpetuity regardless of competition. A second way would be to enter into long-term contracts, sponsorships, or brand deals that have validity. So this way, the company can continue marketing through media like they did previously and social media, but in the most legitimate way, and they're also able to reach different target audiences and niches that their competitors might not be able to reach.